Hi everyone, this is Claire from Energyclaire, and here is the presentation of my spiritual healing method. I work at the soul level. It means that I can feel the painful energies carried by your essence that need to be released. I work with your angelic clan and your higher self, to which I connect with during the session. And I access deeper levels of your essence to feel the energies that are currently blocking you and impacting you and your well-being and personal success. So those painful energies can come from various origins, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit more in detail about this in this video so that you can know what I can be working on during sessions. So those painful energies can come from our past life existence. Some of our past life traumas leave traces in our energy field and impact our current life. Our energy fields still carry the memory of those traumas that continue to emit vibrations that shape our reality. And this can impact our health, our emotional balance, and our well-being. And it can create an inner conflict between, sometimes violent, between the memory of a past event and a current situation that triggers this precise memory. A lot of anger, a lot of resentment, of terror, of shock, of misunderstanding in those energies, but also a lot of guilt, a lot of shame, of despair, of aloneness, of helplessness. So releasing those painful energies can help us find a deep sense of inner peace, to forgive and forgive ourselves, which is equally important, to have a better understanding of our own history, and to access a deeper level of compassion. Those painful memories can also come from our childhood. Here I connect with your inner child to feel the energies. It can be pains, it can be beliefs, it can be energies that we picked up from others during our childhood, and that are preventing us from knowing harmonious emotional relationships. Depending on the situation we went through during our childhood and the pain and suffering we felt, we developed coping and protection mechanisms. So, for instance, either we avoid, we are codependent, or we are absent from the relationship. And we carry beliefs, and most of those beliefs are based on the feeling that we are not worthy, that we are not important, we are not desired, we are not wanted, we are not lovable, we are not deserving, etc. So it's very important to release those beliefs and those painful energies. I also work intrauterine to release the energies that are stuck there. We can also carry pains, beliefs, patterns, curses coming from our ancestral lineage. We incarnated in a specific lineage with specific patterns and beliefs that are conditioning our place in the world, the way we behave, the man's place, the woman's place, their interactions, our place in the world, in the universe, etc. And we can also have inherited some of their pain and unresolved traumas that need to be released. Then come the vows and the pacts. Let's think about all the vows that we pronounced throughout all of our incarnations. Vows of chastity, vows of poverty, vows of celibacy, vows of community, vows of service, vows of marriage, etc. So, for instance, in some of our lives, we could have put our life into the hands of a clan, of an organization, of a community, and have emitted vows in exchange of a protection, vows of service, vows of allegiance, vows of community. And some of those vows are still active in our energy field, and can really obstruct some of the experiences we want to create in this lifetime. So for instance, if we had emitted vows of poverty or community, where we swore to never possess in our name, to give it all to the community, it can become an obstacle to the experiences of abundance and wealth that we are creating, trying to create in this lifetime. Amongst those impacting energies, we can find the curses, the black magic, the spells, the enchantments that can really follow us. All of those negative intentions, either coming from other people or coming from us, can really obstruct some of the experiences and can still have power over us. It seems like a part of our energy still feels under the influence of those intentions. So it's really important to free them and to get our power and freedom back. I can also be working at deeper levels of resistance and sabotage at the soul level. Let's say that besides the original plan of incarnation, we can resist, some parts of us can resist really strongly some of our learning experiences and can come up with avoidance strategies and a side plan with specific soul contracts to avoid and resist those experiences that we came here to do. I'm one of those who's really an expert at avoidance strategies. Like for instance, becoming a professional healer for me had been very challenging and quite difficult, and I had to remove many obstacles, and a lot of them were coming from my own soul that was really resisting this part of the challenge of this experience, out of fear, out of resistance, mostly. I can also be working on deeper levels involving the soul fragments, those broken parts somehow detached from our field after violent shocks and traumas, and are so terrified that they are stuck somewhere in separation somewhere. So it's very important to reintegrate them in unity, in peace, and in the light of your essence. There can also be various obstructions, like energetic cords that have attached to our field for way too long that really need to be detached, and also some various obstructions as well. I also work with twin souls, whose purification process make a lot of those painful memories, of those painful traumas come up to the surface and that cause separation. I use specific protocols for which I have been trained to work on this specific shared energy field specific to twin flames. So here's the heart of my work and my passion, because it is my passion to transform shadows into light, to reconcile along the way all of those broken parts, all of those pains, those beliefs, those traumas, in the light of your essence, in the unity of your being, in the integrity of your soul, into oneness, and to help you realign with your higher essence and to your spiritual power, because we have a great spiritual power, so it's important to remember it and mostly to use it. My method comes from my personal experience, from various teachings, courses and trainings that I have followed, and from my spiritual initiation. All that I do in session, I've done it on me, or it has been done on me many times. Those are areas that I know well, that I understand, and for which I have a lot of compassion for. I work in collaboration with specific high beings. And I use powerful freedom healing techniques to offer you a global, spiritual, deep healing method. Because knowing what stands in the way is good, but transforming it is better. So my goal is to accompany you on your personal spiritual healing process by transforming along the way those energies that are preventing you from knowing a deep sense of inner peace and of freedom. And I work multidimensionally by transforming those energies across all planes of existence and realities. If you'd like more information, you can visit my website at www.energyclaire.com/en. If you can book a session, you can book a session with me if my work resonates with you. I am looking forward to connect with you soon, and I'm sending you lots of light. Namaste.